What's going on, everybody? This is Jim with Straight Blast Pythons. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time joining us, thanks for checking us out. Today's going to be part 2 in our video series talking about our breeding plans for our 2023 season. Our first season, we were very heavy into the clown project, producing a lot of het and visual clown females that we held back for future breeding. Clown was the first recessive project that we got into here, and honestly, one of my favorite in the ball python industry. That said, the downsides of clown, from an industry standpoint, it's kind of overdone. There are a lot of clowns on the market, in excess of 4,000 visuals last I looked. Now, a couple years ago, the discovery of the Cryptic gene being allelic with clown vastly expanded everything we can do with this, and it's, in my opinion, pretty largely untapped. This year we're going to shift our focus in the clown project and get that Cryptic gene in the mix. So Cryptons are the allelic combo of clown and Cryptic, and essentially you can take your clown collection and double the possible combinations that you can make just by adding that one simple het Cryptic gene. With that said, however, it's really easy to create hets that you don't know, are they het Cryptic, are they het clown? So this season we're going to be shooting to make some visual Crypton females to hold back. Anything that's not visual, simply we're not going to hang on to, because I want to be able to control where in the collection that Cryptic is. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm producing animals that I honestly don't know. Are they het clown? Are they het Cryptic? Kind of got to breed it to find out. In our last video, I was talking about our genetic stripe project, and that is still going to be our main focus for this season. 7 of our 9 pairings this year are dedicated to the genetic stripe. So basic math is going to tell you we're going to do 2 pairings trying to make visual Cryptons. A couple months ago, we picked up a pinstripe Crypton from Bradford Cole. He was a proven breeder male. Recently went through quarantine, got him out, and he's going to be the backbone of our Crypton project moving forward. So last year when we were doing our clowns, our lesser clown Jester, we basically just bred him to almost all the females we had readily available, made a bunch of hets and a couple of visuals. Like I said earlier, we're not doing that this time. This Crypton boy is only going to have 2 pairings, both of which are going to be het clowns, and we are looking for visual Cryptons. I'm not going to complain if we get a couple of visual clowns in there to hold back, but Cryptons are the goal. So again, we're starting out with a pinstripe Crypton, who I will admit I'm slacking on a name, so any suggestions, please feel free to leave in the comments below. But the first girl he's going to be going to is Geisha. So Geisha is a super pastel het for clown that we got from Nice Balls a couple of years ago. Last year she gave us a clutch. We got 3 visual clowns from her, 3 hets, no complaints there. Being super pastel, of course, everything from this clutch is going to be pastel, and that's, take it as you will. Some people don't like pastel, some do. A lot of people criticize it in clowns because it does tend to brown out. However, in Cryptons, pastel actually makes for some really good combinations and doesn't seem to suffer from that browning. The goal here is probably obvious, to make a Lemon Blast Crypton female. I'm not going to complain if we get a Lemon Blast clown, but Crypton is the goal. So the next girl we're going to pair to, similarly, is a single gene het clown. Freya is a Mojave het for clown. She's actually the first ball python that we have raised up from a hatchling to breeder size here. She's not the first ball python we ever had, but she's the first one that we picked up as a hatchling, only a few weeks old, and raised her all the way to breeder size. So I'm kind of excited about this pairing. Like before, looking for visual Cryptons. In this case, our ideal situation would be a female jigsaw Crypton, which would be the Mojave Pastel Crypton. But I'm not going to complain about just a Mojave Crypton or Mojave Clown or Jigsaw Clown either. Once again, not interested in any of the hets. We should get some decent single genes, pinstripe Mojave or pinstripe pastel in the other pairing that we can use to vend, because we do plan to do some vending in 23. Even though the market is kind of slowed down, it's still good to get your name out there. So that's about it. This one's not as long. Like I said, 2 pairings. I think Crypton is kind of being sat on in the industry. Well, the Cryptic gene as a whole, but the Crypton allelic combination opens up a lot of options for people who already have large clown collections. I'm excited to get moving forward in this project and seeing what we can produce in the future. I don't want to be one of those people that's heavily sucked into the clown, but they say breed what you like, and I like the clowns. Adding the Crypton adds a new layer to that. And again, I'm excited to have it as part of our project here at Straight Blast. Again, thank you guys for joining us. We're just getting our start here on YouTube, and I'm honestly new to this whole video thing. So any suggestions you have, lighting, audio, production, please give me your inputs in the comments below. I will be glad to read them, see what I can implement to improve our quality here. Next week we'll be releasing our video talking about our double recessive projects going into 2023. Other than that, again, thank you guys for joining us. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.